or wind, or the swift air, or the circle of the stars, or the violent water, or the lights of heaven to be the gods which govern the world,
Continue.
with whose beauty, if they being delighted, took them to be gods, let them know how much better is the Lord of them is, for the first author of beauty had created them.
Exactly. You have certain scientists, the only way them can explain certain events is that them basically say, oh, the Lord in his infinite wisdom, let it happen this way. You see me? You used to have this physics teacher, the man say, yo, the way how them launch satellite in the ozone layer, him say, yo, the Lord in his infinite wisdom cause it to happen this way, because there is no way them can basically model it out mathematically to make it happen. But when you look to the rudiments of it, it's all the level for they can basically say, oh, make it happen like that.
No, but look on it. The only way them we saw the most of them do. You take concepts from things where I'm sick. If you want to simulate space, what him do? You go deep water. Him try to get zero gravity. Or the closest thing to zero gravity.
Airplane.
Yeah,
They model it out for the pigeons.
birds.
Saying them basically see how them land and them realize say, oh, when them land, them actually lift up them foot. Front way. So that's why you realize say, yo, the airplane them when them land, them go back so and them land on them foot so and then them come down.
Right.
You see me?
So everything what him do after all of these great technologies are based off natural things. Some things what animals do, some way how some animal make shape. Some things how some some animal muscle set up, some way how some animal muscular skeleton structure. All type of things they most of what is even them so-called portion them. Call them what this is. Them simulate some form of herb. Or some herb them good for them might, you know, go in one lab and take out the majority of it and give X amount of potency or whatever. But it still shows that it come back from something from outside themselves.
Techniques so them used to, even Chinese, like them would have said the dragon kick or this characteristics of the animals them were the most I create. Them name them techniques after the characteristics.
Yeah, and that is how the most I is. So if you have a look at, that's why if you have a worship the moon, then who make the moon?
Yes.
If you have say if you worship Mother Nature, then who create nature?
Hey, verse
who make
bro.
earth, nature such a balance? Everything we are considering around the was a balance. Why I think it balance? In a balance of themselves. Continue.
Wisdom of Solomon 13 and verse 4. But if they were astonished at their power and virtue, let them understand by them how much mightier mightier he is that made them.
Exactly. So that's I think. So once again, if Israel was given the laws and you consider the laws to be such a great thing, how much more the person or the entity, now I say person, the entity will give these laws unto the nation of Israel. Right? Because as the scripture says, you can't find him out as he is. In much greater than that. Right? So the fact that he's much greater than that, if you want to because you can't fully conceive him, then use them things here if you have an idea of how he is. So if you have somebody enough or smart enough to can make all of the season and all them something like that, how easy you think that put the entity are going to be to kill you? Just saying. If them can max out so much different combination of things where you take your months and years and decades, you get this the basis understanding of it. How easier you think it's going to be? Fit out your body, oh? Right? If you, even these witches and warlocks, if you understand such things as frequency and vibration and all that, and if you put them together a certain way, you can channel certain energies and influence. How much more the person will create them things over them can have that effect you have to do them something. Much greater. And obviously, if you and you doing that, have it on a base level, him can call the spirit, him can say, oh, come forth right now. And you have to go.
With the snap of a finger, less than that.
That's a thought.
It's a thought. Because keep telling us, everything comes from the Most High, the source that. You know what I mean?
What?
So Sirach, Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 1. All wisdom cometh from the Lord, and is with him forever. Who can number the sand of the sea and the drops of rain and the days of eternity? Who can find out the height of heaven and the breadth of the earth and the deep and wisdom? Wisdom had been created before all things, and the understanding of prudence from everlasting. The word of Yahawah.
There's something that we say, who can basically find out the deep. It's so called white man know how deep the core there from the crust of the earth. Him don't know when we theorize. You see, him theorize the based upon seismic activity that below the crust is basically the mantle. You see, him don't know what they needed. You see, all of them are doing theorism.
Best guess.
Best guess, and the Heavenly Father basically set these things in place so the Heavenly Father himself knows. You understand?
Everything have a boundary. Everything have a limit. Yeah, we being small and being humans or being in flesh, they look vast and great, but there is a limit. There's a limit to every single thing what we see in front of us. Now, as vast as it might be in our eyes, everything have a limit. Only thing that is in, or the only entity or being that is
Unlimited is the most high.
is the most high Yahawah Shai. So the fact that them have limit, it shows that them vain and them easy. You tell us say in a job you say the stars, like I say the star the heavens is nothing before it.
And just to back up to with Ezra's and the angel there reason, and the angel said, we go in the forest and I see the trees them and I say, yo, we want more land. We could push out and take over some land. But the boundary there,
Yeah,
them
they
couldn't move.
can't pass the sun of the sea.
And the ocean a roar and say, yo, we
Yes.
want more land, we want more land.
I saw with
Can't pass.
the soccer right man, the most high him setting boundary.
Setting bounds,
The most high everything of them, as I say, everything of them limit. The most high number everything. See, so even the Babylonian kingdom, which that was numbered just the same. Most high same way man measure him. You see me? So everything is that's how it's set, man.
And that show that look, only a ruler, that they use an actual ruler for do, to draw boundaries. But the true ruler, which is the most high, he not the true ruler because he set all boundaries.
Exactly, and he means in himself is infinite.
Yeah, only voila. When you think you pass a law or a decree, what do you think you say?
Precept here.
That's the boundary, go on.
Jeremiah 5 and 22. Yeah. Alright, so this is Jeremiah chapter 5 and verse 22. Fear ye not me, saith the Lord. Will ye not tremble at my presence, which have placed the sand for the bound of the sea by a perpetual decree. Sorry, I can't tell what happened. By a perpetual decree, that it cannot pass it, and though the waves thereof toss themselves, yet can they not prevail. Though they roar, yet can they not pass over it.
Exactly. And it shows you everything of its spirit, yo. But if it wasn't that spirit, then if you see this side, say you want to pass this and you can pass this side. War stop look how the ocean tomorrow. Like if you ever think about it, war stop the ocean from past the sun.
I think about it because we're up on a globe, right? So we can't stop it.
Yeah.
We really stop every dropper. What stop with dropper fire?
No.
Because these are fucking gravity.
Yeah. Everything of its boundary, yo, and as I say, that's why I go back to a law, right? That's why you have judge. Hey, this man go back and Solomon said. You see, that's why you see being a judge and a prophet, you show the boundaries where the Most High set. You highlight that, look, these are the boundaries according to the Most High. So how we know that we reach at the time of the end, or how we reach the boundary of this dispensation of time, there's going to be the MOTB. That is going to come to pass. How we know the boundary of this this society? Because you have World War III. You have a lot of there's going to be uproars. There's going to be earthquakes. There's going to be famines. There's going to be wars. These are the boundaries set in place by the Most High, and when we reach that boundary, like you say, look here. All right, it's when I reach the beach, I'm gonna buck up on something named water. You cannot walk, if you walk too far, you are going to drown. You need a vessel with name one boat for going to make it to the next side.
Or you can
Until
you run out of energy.
Exactly.
Even that set with a boundary.
Yeah,
About 3 minutes, or close to 3 minutes, as long as you can go underwater.
So, you have a need.
For some.
So you have a need a vessel.
Yeah, but there is still limit, right? You
It
can't
have
go
a
forward.
limit. So
Yeah.
the thing about it is that we reach the end of this kingdom is all these things happen. Then there's gonna be a new thing, and you have to make it over to that side if you're the elect. If you ensure say you stay within the boundaries, your actions have boundaries. As we talked about punishment earlier, the reason why you get beaten because you pass a boundary where your parents set. Your heavenly Father set a boundary, you pass it, you get beaten. You get punished. And us getting the wisdom of the scriptures, we highlight the boundaries that are set in place. If you don't want pass, if you want pass them, not be my guest, but do you want?
That's why I hate the saying where have them worldlians they have them say you have success by all means necessary. Nope.
Yeah.
That the saying is a wicked saying.
By
See?
any means.
By any means necessary.
So
Yeah. Exactly. So it's not do for success. See me?
Yeah, because we are we're not questioning it, but we are for ask the question. How does everything stay in its place? You know, the water stay over there, so and the land stay over here, so and the water don't proceed forth. So check this out. This is 2nd Esdras 6 and verse 42, and it says, "Upon the 3rd day thou didst command that the waters should be gathered in the 7th part of the earth."
Exactly.
Command from the
Command.
Most High, Yahawah
Hey,
Shai.
they have these what you call it, the evolutionist theorists, them have this thing where them call say your existence come from Big Bang, and then basically assess everything and align it with string theory. You understand? Now the scripture say the Heavenly Father commanding certain things will happen on the earth, the operations that will happen on the earth. There is no explanation of how
Can.
string theory can explain these phenomena, except say there's a higher being put it in place.
Can.
You see, in your phone sitting right there and send a signal all the way to China.
Right.
Only the Heavenly Father could have put that in place. There is no way you can explain without a shadow of a doubt. Say string theory caused this level of intricacy in a creation.
And guess what I think about it? You have things you can do it. It can if you send this signal or whatever we are sending right now through the phone, it can be done without a phone. Because
Ease yourself now, youth.
It can be done without a phone. Because the most I create everything within the structure, there's a different way. All you have to do is convert the information in another readable way. We can transmit a different way. There are many ways to send signals.
Can.
So, and the most I know how it go. Well, other people don't call it phenomenon. Some people don't call it magic. They call it, some other people call it technology. So it's not going to be a technology, it's a higher form of technology. Or a miracle, yes. So they don't call it miracle. But there is a way to transmit this one going right now without a phone. This is one aspect of it.
Yeah, the most I know one dimensional.
One channel.
Yeah, the most
one
I,
channel.
they say I'm create wisdom, and they go through all things. The most I have various different ways to do things.
Hey,
You know what I mean? Not one way.
What? Last 20 years ago, nobody would see this possible. I probably think the only way of you really have the camcorder and have a VCR or something and all of that. Nobody never had a picture of this. But at that time, our live stream, you're gonna need a satellite to go live. Like an actual satellite at the
TV
physical
station.
location where before you can go live. That was the thing of that time. Nobody now can see this. I tell them about this, them things say, oh, I tell them about this, them say, look here, that damn near impossible, probably next 1,000 years, that them I tell you.
But then they look on this as advanced in technology. When, technology far away superior than this exists before. You have the Urim, and the Thummim, which is what, perfect light.
The chariots are more company scene right now.
Exactly.
I remember which one, I remember where we typed in what USA, the chariots and basically it's like hundreds of years far ahead.
Them say the company, the Russian intelligence, they must say when them sight up one of the craft, Them I say it fast, or them I describe it say it's faster than a sound, a sonic boom or something like that. Them I describe it say, yo, it is far surpassed our pathetic technology, and them actually use the word, them say pathetic technology. See, the voice note where the brother send in the group, what him say light to him say, I brightest light, he might say, yo, yeah man, he might say the brightest light he ever see, no light. Him say LED, that LED nowhere near the light. Look upon when the angel, when Yahawah appeared to Paul, it was midday.
Blind him.
And it said blind him, and it was midday. It means it's brighter than the sun.
Like in a midday blind you.
You see that?
And that show that, look, it all come back to what? Wisdom,
Yep.
right?
Cultures were created by the
Yeah, the Most High, all wisdom. If you feel like you're smarter than the Most High, and the thing about wisdom that, you know, it tell you also that wisdom comes with discipline, right? And discipline, the more we learn, discipline is not about
That
how
makes
you
sense.
feel. You get it?
It's basically the order things.
Right. Discipline is what needs to be done. So if it's a case where, let's say I go up early one night, and you drop asleep in your city and the place open. But if you're asleep, like you wake up for a minute and think, alright, well, I know your place to lock up. If you depend on how you feel, you left your life exposed. Because you leave the place open, somebody can come in and kill you or take away your bar. You're basically open yourself in danger. Discipline require you to go, alright, yeah, I know my time, but that's why the place open, open up, and then you feel that. So you override how you feel, and what is necessary, you set the bounds to your teeth. Don't pass my door, don't pass my grill, don't pass my gate. You set the boundaries in place, and that within itself is wisdom. Same if you're going to the law, same thing with not sleeping with next man woman.
Because, sorry,
Sleeping with next man woman, disease.
Hey, where's Chris say? He that commit adultery, like
understanding.
Disease.
And you know the consequences of what come after it with.
So,
Basically, I break the discipline, the harder.
yeah. So regardless of how she look good and you're going to do what you do and you're going to feel good
For that moment.
for that moment there. First of all, it cause a psychological confusion right there. That's the first thing. Secondly, it can cause disease because that's you and the next man business that a mix up right there. So see? On top of that, it can cause hunger.
Jealousy is the rage of a man.
Right. Right? If a youth become,
Which we see now.
you're not going to know who for pick the bad man. You know if I fear, you don't know if I'm man.
Good point.
And then I will put a situation like that in the environment where death. What about fear? You be a chaos. That's one mass creation of chaos right there and then.
And because we crossed the boundary there, whenever because we crossed the boundary there, you see, we go against because we crossed the boundary there, you know, where we disobey, we never maintain, you know what I mean, the order. You know, we broke the agreement because, you know, you don't do that. You don't do that and you're good. Stay within bound and you're good. So you like you say you broke that and now you see the consequences them, and then even that in itself.
I anger the most because this one going now. You will create chaos. You mess up the order how him said things to go. And now you will force him to correct it. And the only way to correct it, I have to get rid of who caused the confusion in the first place. Obviously you're not good for the environment because you cause shit. So forget about the environment balance, just like in your body again. If you get something with foreign or something in your body that cause complication, your body will find a way to get rid of it. So the planet is a body, and you know it's a virus. Antidote is death. Leave.
Cut it out, it's a cancer.
Yeah,
You know, if you get right.
One bad apple spoil the punch.
exactly.
You had the bad apple, you just carry to go.
So you go to boom and no come out tight, and a man say, well, them never dead. Because that people are saying, no, people not dead from adultery right away.
And eating pork.
Nobody not dead. So see look how much man over there figure out woman. You see no happen to them? No happen to them. Nothing wants to visibly. You cannot see what happen to them.
Things happen.
But things are happening to them.
Things happen to them spiritually.
And then guess what? You continue the habit there. You continue that trend.
Until the results start show.
And then things start happening. So you see now, Man start kill woman, man start kill man, friend start malice, this start that, and them a say, oh, because a woman are yeah, and a woman alone, because one hand can't clap. So you tell her, say, look here, I'm going to stone your blood clot if you try that shit. Right? Or not even that, not even a stoner, because she don't do the act, she would really word that death. But me know for a fact, so she'll get stripes. So she come to you with that, alright, carry her to her husband. You look here, you know your man just come concert to me a while ago. Alright. You say yo, so shall thou remove evil. So you carry out for everybody see. Carry gather all the woman them and say, look here, see this woman right here? She need plan to give her next man the nash. And in our society that is unacceptable. So please learn from our example. Right. And you go boom say string her up, and you get it, you say yo, 40 are the limit, bad man. So if you want to carry that, if you feel like it turn 10, you can get 10. If you want to give one, at your discretion, just don't pass 40. Now if you be on the safe side, them always say what? 40 save 1, 39 in our ass. Full extent of the punishment, almost.
Yeah, from around here.
Yeah, man, yeah. You carry from around there, sir, as the brother say. You carry from all the way around there, sir.
Line up into last week.
All the way around there, sir. I carry it forward. Yes.
So yo, the changes that happen to them, it not only happen physically, but it happen psychologically.
And guess what? That pain.
Generation to generation.
Just like how fire is a purified agent, pain purified. This is what the scripture said, through suffering. We are made perfect.
And they say, yo, the same shall know it after death by pain, so you're going to know it when the pain reaches.
Yeah, when she start get the strap them cross her back and them a witness where it feel like we get strap past her back. Nobody now think about that. Virus gone, yeah? Antidote, everything fixed.
Not me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, I was just add as well. Is it me?
And all I say, okay, and that is wisdom.
But
Fear the Lord.
You put forth an example.
The fear of the Lord, because I guess that they drive in fear. Because people see that happen in the street. Yes, the people see that happen in the street to somebody. And this is the reason why she a get this or him a get this. Yeah, skip your side, you quote it. Then so shall thou put away evil from among you. That the rest of Israel may look on and fear.
If you show that society and no wisdom, you know what I say? Man, if stop kill women, stop the violence against women. Oh, that's the solution. Continue. Go on.
This is Sirach or Ecclesiasticus 1 verse 21. The fear of the Lord driveth away sins, and where it is present, it turneth away wrath.
Exactly. And I just want something to explain all about adultery and look how long it takes to bring truth to find. We show how much chaos and confusion, not adhering to the boundaries. Yes, as a man, you can have as many women as you want, just don't touch none who belong to our next man.
Yep.
And make sure we create them in abundance. So you
Yep.
can pick, you don't have no excuse.
Pick, choose and
You
refuse.
and the next man have the same hole at the beginning. No excuse, because they, too much.
and the psychological effect we have on a woman, because a woman basically programmed to basically have a certain level of attachment to one man. So when she starts to have multiple sex partners, it basically messes with her psychology, therefore she's less likely to have certain level of attachment to anybody at all.
And she don't know which part of allegiance lies.
So she
So we going to a new relationship, I try to bring the agenda of our old man. Or of our ex-man.
And even if she not purposely do it, she you always have confusion, you always have an argument. So no, if you never feel like say, you have this kind of perfect bond, because you have to deal with all of them 10 men that she did deal with. So you not have a perfect bond, you always have argument every now and then. Which a lot of them people here in this society, them feel an argument natural between a man and a woman in a relationship. That only cause because of confusion and the woman there.
Conflict is normal, but not argument.
Not argument, because I guess first of all, according to the order of an Israelite man, are always supposed to live. The woman supposed to be in subjection. The woman supposed to be in order. Just like how you see that woman there, anything where Eddie Murphy say you have to do, she's supposed to do it and she was happy to do it.
That is a righteous
woman.
You should have done right this from find a woman that have been
Yeah, that is a righteous woman. So because of these different genetics, different man genetics we mess up in them woman here, you have to deal with them man there. That causes a conflict enough all the time.
Guess what? This wisdom is hidden.
Yep.
What?
This is Ephesians chapter 5 verse 22. Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands.
Unto your own. Unto your own.
Yep, it's a thing where most of the life, most of the, you know what I mean, the living, or you between you and your man is like being, seen and not heard. See, me see you, but me don't want to hear your mouth, for the most part. Me not say you can't say nothing. Unless it's necessary. Yeah, man, I mean, you bag of chatting and like,
And even household right now fuck up because
Yep.
a man and a woman are supposed to sleep in the same bed every night.
Everything, you're right.
And now you see everywhere you turn you see the person and she's supposed to have mates.
Yep, exactly.
Servants.
Yep.
What the fucking hell am I this?
She
You out there do your purpose.
God,
When they come and say,
that fuck you up, you know, as the brother said, no. When she dip on her money,
That fuck
the
you
whole
up.
pheromones and everything, man, cheap. That does show off every single thing now.
Mhm.
So still say, yo, she's supposed to separate from the family. From you alone, from the family. Supposed to basically lock away, and
so them able to do can do the basics. Them can't eat, them can't drink, them can't move over here, them in have little pain or whatever, but for the most part, they're like they're helpless.
Straight up.
They have their own goals.
But they gotta work with it though. And yeah, you understand me? Them do 95 with it. So you don't have no excuse for you there by yourself. You can't, manage.
Yeah, the funny thing is, I see that bro, they gotta work with it. The customer service. When a person, even woman, when they hear a man answer the phone, they say thank God.
Straight up. Woman sit down in front, like come in front of me and say, yo, I change no down that's a praise how you come to. Because I be a woman upon the line and one man. And she say, I change no me sit down and I praise how you buzz my number. You know what I mean? So you have whole heap of women don't like deal with women. Because they know them stay. Yep.
Because when they depend on them, they're supposed to work in the first place. They're not supposed to even work like men because look how women behave under stress.
Them have one work.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's them employment.
Take care of the household.
Stress basically, physical stress to a degree, destroy woman, physical stress to a man living.
There's a saying that they said pressure is made for shoulders, not for hips.
Alright.
They must say that.
So wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands, as unto the Lord, for the husband is the head of the wife, even as Yahawah is the head of the church in the hierarchy, the structure, the program.
The reason why you have one head. Because if you have two different agendas, the body can't go left.
You want to get that? Because I'm doing something. Whatever you can get.
Because a woman I say no, me equal with you.
Whatever you can
So
get.
whatever me say, you're supposed to follow my opinion. And you have that conflict. But in ancient Israel, the man talk would what you say? Anyways, we don't want to hear that. You see me? My decree. Look on when John, you get him name, John the Baptist. Right? Then we have a commotion. And the father couldn't even talk at that point, Zacharias. And them they can team and say, give me a piece of pen and paper, whatever they use back then. The man say, his name shall be called Yakanan.
Yeah.
Done. Argument done. You see me? Again, he is the head. Confusion.
And that within
No, but
itself
you don't value my
is
opinion.
wisdom.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you're going to have the confusion if you have two different agendas. And guess what? People like to no man, everybody entitled to their opinion. Yeah, everybody have a suggestion, but at the end of the day, you need somebody to have the final say. Because if you don't have somebody else at the final say, we're not going to run up and down in a fucking circles.
And that opinionated thing kind of it make a whole heap of people get the freedom, or say, just free for chat shit. You know what I mean? Because if everybody entitled to that are the common thing when you check with a social media platform, just fuck your chat, and if you correct the fuck, everybody entitled to their own opinion.
But say what? Stripes to the back of food.
Back of fools.
The chat fuck if you get licked for that.
Straight up.
People always say, you know what?
It's a stroke. He says it's a stroke for the it's a stroke for the mouth.
Right.
You have a scripture I think it says it's a stroke for the mouth. Basically means somebody get boxed in their mouth and them chat.
Yeah man, shut up.
Shut the fuck up.
Because at the end of the day, truth override everything.
Because you can't have people who say chat fuckery all over. One the younger generation and people have lower wisdom, they might hear the foolish and think that's something good. You know what I mean? But be deceived by it. So when
True.
chat shit and you boom, you say, oh yeah man, don't do them things and think they're foolish you true.
Straight up.
Hold on.
You can't force a man to believe in it.
Alright, this is a
No, just a precept for back up. Proverbs 18:6. A fool's lip enter into contention, and his mouth call it for strokes.
Exactly. His mouth. Call it for stroke.
In cabs, but really blood.
Alright, you see, with punishment and them things, sure some mouths are perfect, You see, when I get the box in your mouth, the box of the pain in your mouth, you remind us of something you said. It's specific. See, for something we do,
E.g.
you
face
get
it.
box, you get slapped in your back because of your body, your torso, them upper part, that's where most of your body, that's how your body go to work. You see, all of the region there, although you walk with the foot on your hand, you use them are support, but you see most of the work, alright, I said there. Most of the work I said, that's why you get it in your back. Because
You
guess
face it
what?
to your parents, so go on.
Yeah.
You get the ears and
Face it.
Yeah, man.
I ashamed, the reason why I ashamed, because your mouth a burn there, you remember say shit, you know, say something.
Yeah, man, so next time you say something like that, you know, say box a come.
Yep.
Hold it.
Yep.
We have one.
Go on.
It's 1 Samuel chapter 2. Instead of verse it's on 1. It's verse 3. Talk no more so exceeding proudly, let not arrogancy come out of your mouth, for Yahawah is a power of knowledge, and by him actions are weighed.
Why is it's so natural for when somebody says something disrespectful to you? The first thing you want to box them and not fight. No, like fight. Or punch. The first thing will come to your
Shut
mind
them up,
after box them. You notice that?
It's true.
It's a natural thing. If as soon as somebody says something to you, we're out of the way. You know, the only way you're ready to get conflict like this, honestly, like it's a physical threat. And then time they're really ready to use your whole body. But when somebody says something to you, we're really out of line, whether man or woman, the first thing you want to box them in them out.
Hey,
The first thing.
hey, you know the first scene of The Godfather with the